Hi, my name is Hope Jumville. I work as the LGBTQ+ project lead with the Edmonton Federation of Community Leagues. This is part one of Identity Education, a video series addressing the various LGBT identities that exist. In this part, we'll be addressing the identities of lesbian, gay, and bisexual. So one of the first things to note when addressing or talking about sexuality is to define what sexuality means within this context. This should be done to make sure everyone is on the same page of what's being talked about. Sexuality in this case refer to the type of person someone's attracted to, either romantically and or sexually. The type of person that I'm referring to refers to someone's gender identity. Sexuality is not the same as gender identity. Someone being gay or lesbian, for example, does not mean that they are now a different gender or they identify as something different. Sexuality refers to who you like, gender refers to who you know you are. When it comes to sexuality, it's not simply a binary of straight or gay, or three distinct point system of straight, bisexual, or gay. It's more of a spectrum going between homosexual and heterosexual, with different identities covering a range of area rather than just a single point. Sexual fluidity does exist, and it's natural and okay. Sexuality is confusing for a great many people, and it's not often clear-cut of what someone may identify as or who they may like. Those who may be experimenting with sexuality or identify one way only to identify differently are totally valid, and it's totally okay to do this. The best course of action when this happens is to be supportive and accepting of their actions and identity. Now to talk about the identities. We'll go in the order of the LGBTQ+ acronym, so the first one will be lesbian, gay, and bisexual. Again, these are all sexualities. Lesbian refers to a woman or female-identified person who experiences exclusive romantic and or sexual attraction to another woman. Gay refers to a man or a male-identified person who experiences exclusive romantic and or sexual attraction to other men. And bisexual, unlike gay or lesbian, which refers to sexuality within a specific gender, bisexual does not refer to a person of a single gender, and both men, women, and non-binary folk can be bisexual. Bisexual refers to a person who experiences romantic and or sexual attraction to those of their same gender and of other genders. There's some important things to know when about these sexualities. First, to talk about definitions of heterosexual, homosexual, and bisexual, as these have been said before. Heterosexual refers to exclusive attraction towards someone of a different gender. Homosexual refers to exclusive attraction towards someone of the same gender, and bisexual refers to attraction that's limited by a single gender. So being a lesbian means you're homosexual, being straight means you're heterosexual. Use of the word gay. In terms of the LGBT acronym, the G in that stands for gay, which refers to, as said before, a man who experiences exclusive attraction to other men. In terms of the LGBT community in general, however, gay can often be used in a far more general and open way, generally referring to someone who's experiencing attraction towards someone of their same gender. A woman who likes women, whether they be bisexual or lesbian, may refer to themselves as gay, and someone who's non-binary may refer to themselves as gay as well when talking about their attraction. These are not wrong uses, but it's important to note just to avoid confusion. The nature of bisexuality can be a bit confusing for people. Being bisexual does not mean someone is half gay, half straight. They're not a mix of two different identities, but rather its own unique and valid identity. As well, attraction for someone who's bisexual is almost always not a simple 50-50 split between liking men and liking women. In most cases, someone who experiences attraction to someone who's a bisexual will experience attraction towards one gender more than the other. Finally, someone who's bisexual may only be in a relationship with someone who is the same gender or someone who's a different gender. This does not mean they're not bisexual anymore. Their identity is valid no matter what, it's just who they happen to be dating. I hope this video has been informative and that you now understand more about the different identities that make up the LGBT acronym.